Hey, what's up, traders? Thursday, July 6th, 8:55 a.m., and these are your morning ideas. Okay, guys, we are last time we were here was actually a couple weeks ago. It's probably been the longest I've done without trading, and when I don't trade, I'm less inclined to do the morning ideas. So I do this selfishly as part of my trading as well. So if I'm not trading, not doing as many morning ideas, but we're back at it here. Now, last time we were here, okay, and you can look back at the last morning ideas, it'd probably be the video right underneath this one. I had these red boxes here drawn on this chart. Now, these red boxes to me were based on the volume that we had previously done. So we were in this area down here, and as we were breaking out, we thought that we would get some stops hit. We would pull back to this area. We never really got that pullback I was expecting. Maybe you can make an argument for this pullback, but it just didn't get back far enough for me. And it went on, and we knew that the next area was here. Okay, so this red box or pink box, whatever you want to call it, was where the volume was next. Okay, so if I'm looking at where the volume is next, I'm looking always to my left to see last time we were up here, where was the volume, and it was here. And what happened was we would run into it and likely get caught up in this volume. And usually, again, you get a ping pong environment where you run into it, you pull back, you run into it, you pull back, you push through, you chop. What we did is we never really uh, for that first day we ran into it and we pulled back, and then we pushed through it the next day. And remember, this is a daily chart we're looking at, and we've just been hanging out in the lower end of this, trying to eat ourselves through this volume and up into the rest of the profile. So I haven't moved these boxes at all, and you can see that the trading has been encompassed in that area, right? We haven't gone above it. So that's kind of where we are right now. The thing I look at next is if I go over to the 4 hour and look at all of the trading that's been done since we've broken out of that area, you can see that we're putting in a nasty amount of volume. This is not, this is basically two distributions. You get the distribution up here and you get the distribution down here. So eventually with all this trading up here, I look for this area to break and us to start moving higher, which would take us again back into the upper ends of this volume. Okay. So if we're looking at a technical level, it's that. The one thing that I will note is that if we look at we had some private sector non-farm employment change and some unemployment claims this morning, and the big headline was the private sector companies added more jobs, more than double the expectation, and that the Dow futures fall as strong jobs lead to point to more Fed tightening. So this is a cause and effect relationship where we get a strong jobs number and then the market goes down because that points to the Fed hiking rates again, which makes borrowing and everything more expensive, weighs on the company's balance sheets, and ultimately like makes the economy weaker. And remember, this market, all these markets are forward looking, right? They're already priced in these things, and they're pricing in what the Fed would do next. So that's why you get these adverse reactions in the market. When you think it should be positive and sometimes it's negative, that's why. It's the market's pricing in the next move. So who knows what happens next week with the Fed? All we know right now is that the market on the immediate term, like right this minute, in the overnight session, has gone lower after that news, but everything looked fine. Like in fact, it looked like we wanted to take a run more towards 4,500 than go to 4,450 because of all of that volume that we've been trading at the highs. When you see a profile with like a blunt edge like this likely means that we are not done higher. And then we'll likely take another run at 4,500 to see if we can shut off the buying. There's no shut off of buying or selling up here. We're just transacting a lot. That likely means that we still need to go higher. So that's what to look for technically. Now the fundamental picture will change that a little bit, but remember the fundamental picture usually lags behind a bit. So that's all we have. I'm happy to be back here. I'm happy to be able to help with the way I look at the market. Make your own ideas, but maybe compare them, contrast them, see how I'm looking at the market, and maybe it can help you. Okay. That's it for me today, guys. If you guys have anything, as always, please let us know.